Okay, before we go into the parish, just gonna go here. Ignore that enemy for now. It's a bit tough. But I want to go get an item. Oh boy, that almost hit me. This way goes to the Dark Root Garden. I'll just ignore everything around here. Just do a little running. And try not to die. It's actually a fairly short trip to the item that I want. I don't even need it, to be honest. I just want to be a little bit more stylish. And for that, we're going to need Knight Armor. Okay, now we make our way back, before we die. We'll explore this area better later, once we need to. We'll pick up every item that we need later. Just avoid the 3 enemies now. And go back to the bone. What am I doing? I should have used the homeward bone. Oh well. We're almost there anyway, so what's the point now? Just be a waste of a bone. Run away and avoid the lightning. Okay, we're back. Let me equip our new armor. You can see it has more protection, but it also weighs more. It actually has less poison resistance, but it's a decent medium armor. However, we are now very slow. You can see we are now fat rolling because we're over 50%. But it's fine. If we're going to be rocking heavy weapons and armor, we might as well look the parts. And I'll use the small shield just because it's better. Also, another thing with armor is the heavier armors tend to... you don't regenerate stamina as fast with heavier armors. And yeah, the heavier the armor, the less... I don't know if the less stamina you'll regen, but there's probably a cap somewhere. Oh wow, that's... really took care of my stamina there. Yeah, heavy armors, medium armors. Won't your stamina won't regen as fast. Light armors, I think you're good. Ow. Also, there are some attacks that you can't really block without taking damage anyways. Especially overhead attacks. And you're going down. And he dropped Titanite shards. And over here we can get Firekeeper Soul. This is useful to reinforce our Estus flasks, so we'll regen more health once we use one. Let's kill these guys. There's a mage up there. Bit of a nuisance. Should have killed him first, actually. Ah, tried a little parry there. Was unsuccessful. Okay, before we do anything else, let's use this elevator. This will bring us all the way back to the Firelink Shrine. And I'm going to do it because at Firelink Shrine we get 10 Estus flasks instead of 5. Because I haven't bothered to kindle any bonfires yet. And I should reinforce one. We have 2 humanity from killing enemies. Might as well use it before we die and lose it. Let's get some endurance now. Not enough to help us with our rolling, but the more endurance the better. Although I think it caps at 40 endurance. At least stats have they start getting diminishing returns at beyond 40, I believe. Let's go upstairs first. Have another one of these knights. Ah, he blocked me. Stop dodging. Get over here. Okay, now there are a ton of hollows in here, so be careful. Oh, I actually forgot to upgrade my Estus flasks. Have to do it later. Okay, now kill the summoner. And this guy is permanently killed. As is the big knight downstairs. Some of these tougher enemies... Oh no. Where did this guy come from? Some of these tougher enemies do not respawn when you use a bonfire. That's pretty nice. Okay, now I'll take care of one of these guys. Oh, one hit. Nice. We're still alive. There we go. We dropped the Titanite shards. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let's finish exploring this place. So, straight ahead is the way to the boss, but we're not going there yet. I'm going to explore this place first. I hardly took any damage. A rapier. Not bad. I'm not going to use that. That's a dexterity weapon. Over here. There's a corpse in a barrel. You can break it for an item. One humanity. And over here, there's this, well, not that secret of an area. There's a prisoner.
Oh, still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
And this is where you use the mystery key, so it's not a mystery anymore.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Kari. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later.
Okay, so we freed Knight Lautrec. He'll now move to Firelink Shrine, and we can speak with him there. There is also an item over here, I think. And nothing down here. Oh, now that I broke these barrels, I completely forgot about an item after we beat the Taurus Demon. After the Taurus Demon, going straight ahead, there were some barrels, and you can break them, and there's like a soul there or something. Okay, so this is the way to the boss. First, let's get rid of this damn armor. After playing a dexterity character, I don't like being that slow. And I like being a bit mobile for the boss. Okay, we're going to use this humanity before I lose it all, because I hate this boss. Never goes right for me. I just ignore these guys. They'll respawn anyway after we use a bonfire. We're gonna kindle this bonfire here. Okay, so first you need to have humanity, so we have 2. And plenty more in our inventory if you need to use it. Now I have to reverse hollowing. Now we're human. Look at our fine human features. Now we... no, not reverse holoing, now we can get to kindle. And for one humanity, we can kindle the flames. You can only do this as a human, remember? Now the flames are stronger. And we get 10 Estus instead of 5. And after we acquire the right of kindling from the Catacombs boss later, we can kindle flames, we can kindle bonfires up to 2 more times and get 20 Estus. Okay, but now as a human, gotta be careful of invaders. But we can also summon players. There's a summon sign right there. Ow. So we could summon this guy if we want to, but I'm not going to. It's a shame I got hit. I don't like using all the Estus before the boss. I'm gotta be careful with all of these hollows. They can pile up quite quickly. And deal a lot of damage. Okay, the way is clear. Up here we have another summon sign, but this one is for Knight Solaire. So you can also summon NPCs before certain boss fights. Again, you have to be human for that. And you can also get invaded, but that's a lot rare by NPCs too. And when you get invaded by NPCs, that usually has some sort of purpose. You can find their body later with their armor. You can even summon them later. I know of at least one that you can summon if you defeat them first, so we're gonna summon Solaire to help us with this. There he is. Hello. I don't think I'll use the shield for this. Let's just go with raw damage. Okay, the Bell Gargoyle. I hate this guy. Very annoying. So we have Solaire to tank for us. You can actually cut his tail for a weapon. Let's see if I can do this. Although when I usually try and do this, I always screw myself. Come on, just... oh, he actually hit me. Ow. Oh, Solaire is almost dead. Even if you die, you don't need to cut his tail again. So after 50%, there we go, Gargoyle Tail Axe. After 50%, another gargoyle appears, and they start spewing flames out of their mouths. Especially the second one. Come on, Solaire, kill this one for me, please. There we go. Oh, Solaire has been vanquished. That's unfortunate. So yeah, two of them is a bit hard to deal with, but one isn't. And this one does not have a tail, so don't even need to try and cut it. Okay, first try, not bad. And the gargoyles can drop some stuff, like the gargoyles halberds, a helmet, a shield. I think that's it. Okay, it wasn't that hard. Probably because I summoned Solaire. Let's see the weapons that we got. We got the Gargoyle Tail Axe. We need 14 dexterity to use it, and we got the Gargoyle's halberd. 12 dex. And a lot of souls as usual. So if you remember our mission, we had to ring the bells of awakening. And then all will be revealed, sort of. So one of them is up here, in this tower. Here we go. Nothing really happened. We have to ring the other one. You know what? The other one is in a terrible, terrible place. Place that I really, really hate. I think everyone does. Now there's a guy here.
Greetings. I am Oswald of Kareem, the Palm. Thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome. Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sin is my domain.
Okay, so this guy, well, you can learn the gesture, but this guy will absolve your sins. Sins, you get sin points if you kill an NPC, and let's see. There are these indictments here that you can buy, and if you're invaded by a player that uses red orbs to invade, I think it only works with reds, you can report his trespass after you die, and that'll give him some sin points. Now, sin, if you're a sinner, you can be invaded by the Blades of the Dark Moon Covenant, by the members of that covenant. And when you die, you lose a couple of sin points. But yeah, if you're a sinner and in human form, you can be invaded by that covenant. Or you can be invaded anyway by the red phantoms. Regular invaders are reds, the Blades of the Dark Moon are blue, and the co-op players are either white or gold if they're part of the Warriors of Sunlight. You can also buy the Book of the Guilty, which checks the list of indicted players, the sinners, Purging Stones, which can break curses, Homeward Bones, a Miracle, a Talisman, and the Bleeding Resistance Ring, Poison Resistance, and the Ring of Sacrifice.
Thou art welcome anytime.
So I'll buy nothing. So we rang one bell. It's time to make our way to the second one. Now that we have souls, I'm actually just going to make my way back to the blacksmith. And maybe upgrade the Zweihander a little bit, since I have at least 2 or 3 Titanite shards. And the damage will be really useful. Oh, and I hope I don't forget, I want to rest in this bonfire, because I don't want to reset all the enemies again.
Well, hello again. You seem to need anything.
Okay, let's reinforce a weapon, or Zweihander, +1, +2. Have a decent weapon. And we'll purchase a repair box to repair our stuff, and a weaponsmith box and armor, so we can upgrade our stuff at bonfires.
Don't get you. Neither of us.
That'll be quite handy. Okay. Actually, this is probably a good place as any to stop this recording session for now, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you are enjoying this new Dark Souls series, and I will see you all next time for more Dark Souls action.